What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to another Madden 21 video for you guys. Here today, I'm going to be going over the 85-86 power-up pass and which players I think you guys should be taking with that free power-up pass. If you guys are enjoying the content, please drop a like, subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell. Super helps me out a ton. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. We are on the quarterbacks, as we can see. And of course, we're going to start this list with Lamar Jackson. He's obviously somebody that is going to get tons of upgrades throughout the year. Obviously, he's the fastest QB right now. I don't think anyone's even close. There might be someone like an 85, like a Kyler, but I mean, Lamar's going to be the fastest, best QB, in that type of scheme with the read options and things like that. And, it's a great investment because of how expensive he is. So if you didn't get the pre-order bonus and you are looking to get Lamar Jackson, using your power-up pass on him is definitely a viable option. So go ahead and think about doing that if you do want a quarterback for that. Moving on, I personally don't think any of the running backs are very, good. They're not bad, but I just don't think they're worth putting on this list because of the fact you might as well just use Adrian Peterson unless you have so many coins to start with. But you're better off using your power-up pass somewhere else and then just using Adrian Peterson, in my personal opinion. So that's why I just don't have him on the list. Moving over to wide receivers, though, I think the best one to use it on is going to be Julio Jones. So he's got 85 speed, 87 jumping, 84 catching traffic, 86 spec, 85 short, 83 deep, and 83 mid, and then 79 deep. He's obviously one of the most expensive receivers in the game, probably behind Tyreek Hill. We see Mark Clayton right here. He does have more speed, but he loses a lot on that catch in traffic and a little bit on catching and spec. So overall, I think Julio is a better receiver. And once again, he's somebody that is going to get upgrades. You can hold on to him for a while. He will always get upgrades unless something drastic happens. And not to mention, it's Julio freaking Jones. He's great at the beginning of the game to have on your team. Now, moving on to linemen, what I did is I just try to split it up a little bit so I can get someone on the left side and the right side of the line, basically. And on the left side of the line, I think David Deal, I believe that's how you say it, is the best one to use the power-up pass on if you do want to use him on a lineman. We see that he's about 88K based off of the Mutthead price. But look at his statistics. He's got 84 run block, 86 run block power, 83 run block finesse, 82 pass block, 85 pass block power, and then only 80 pass block finesse with 86 strength, 85 awareness. That's a pretty good 86 overall left guard to go ahead and start the game with, and especially he'll be good for a while, because of the fact that he is a team diamond, so his card's going to be a little bit more overpowered than, let's say, the Quentin Nelson, who is also an 86, but not as good of an overall card. So I think David Dill is a really good one to put on your team. Moving on to the right side of the line, who I decided to go with on this side is actually Ryan Ramczyk because he is very good as well and very balanced. He's got that 86 pass block, 86 pass block power, 84 pass block finesse, 84 run block, 84 run block power, 84 run block finesse. Definitely for me, I am debating using my power up pass when I get it on a lineman because I'm playing offense in squad, so I'm going to spend majority of my coins on offense to start the game. So I'm trying to figure out who I want to use it on, but definitely Ryan Ramczyk, someone that's in my thought process, as well as David Deal, just because they are very expensive for linemen, and it does help to have good linemen on your team early on in the game. Now, moving on to defensive side of the ball. Like I said, I probably won't be using my power-up pass on defense purely because of the fact that I'm obviously the offensive player for squads, so it doesn't make sense for me to waste power passes on defense at the start of the game. But I think Charles Johnson is a great one to use it on at left end. He's got that 75 speed, 84 excel, 87 strength, 84 tackle, 83 play rec, 83 block shed, 86 power move, and 77 finesse move. Really good left end, fast at the beginning of the game. Pretty much good at everything. Finesse moves being 77 as your lowest. You could definitely live with that. And then I also think Myles Garrett is a great one to use as well. So he's a little bit like Charles Johnson, maybe not as good. His tackling is a little bit lower. But he's got 77 speed, 82 excel, 87 strength, only 75 tackle, like I said, 83 play rec, 78 finesse, 86 power, and then 82 block shed at that right end position. So I think he's also a very good option if you are looking to go ahead and get someone like that, in my personal opinion. Now, moving on to D tackle, Moby Okoye is a really good option as well. We see he's also got 75 speed, 85 excel, 85 strength, 86 tackling, 81 play rec, 84 block shed, 73 power move, 84 finesse. So he's going to be pretty good at stopping the run. Pass rushing, 73 power move is a little low, but he's still got 75 speed, so he can move pretty well. So if you're playing someone like a Mahomes, that only has 73 or something speed, you're right there with him. Obviously, you're not chasing down Lamar Jackson. No one expects you to, but you at least can kind of run with some of the players, and you won't just get blown by, so he will be able to make some tackles that maybe not every single person, could make on the field. And he's a pretty good overall card, in my opinion. Now, moving on to linebackers. Once again, I sorted by outside linebackers first, and then I go to inside. And you could tell by price that Von Miller is going to be the one in this position as well. We could check. Demario Davis is not bad, but he's not a pass rusher. And he's so much cheaper. There's really no reason to spend it on him. But Von Miller with this 80 speed, 81 excel, only 75 strength, but he's got 84 tackle, 88 play rec, 84 block shed, 85 power, and then 82 finesse. Just a very good overall card, in my opinion. I really do think Von Miller is somebody that is a great budget card, great powered up card, because he will most likely get upgrades once again. And early on, 80 speed at the outside backer. If you're playing squads, right, you can still use him because he does have 80 speed. But if he's just an AI, 84 block shed with 85 power move and 82 finesse is very good as well. So I think he could go either way, and he's going to be a viable option either way. Now, moving to the middle linebacker, I personally think that London Fletcher and Takeo Spikes are the two best in this position. Now, the thing about London Fletcher is he does have a better zone coverage. So he's got 83 speed, 84 excel, 75 strength, 86 tackle, 86 play rec. He's got 79 block shed, 82 hit power, and then 71 zone. Takeo Spikes is a little bit slower with that 81 speed, 83 excel, 80 strength, 86 tackle, 85 play rec with 86 hit power, 83 block shed, and then only a 64 zone. But if you're using him, zone doesn't really matter. But I will take a little bit extra speed and a little bit less block shed if it is my user card. So that's why I like London Fletcher the best. But Takeo Spikes definitely is someone that you can go ahead and use as well. But I do think London Fletcher is the best possible one for that position. Moving on to cornerback. I'm going to go ahead and go with Jalen. He's got 84 speed. I mean, Sherman kind of sucks, let's be honest. Statistically, he's never been that good in Madden. But Jalen's got 84 speed, 86 excel, 82 agility, 85 jump, 82 play rec, 83 man, 83 zone, and then 84 press. A pretty good card. He is decently expensive. He's tall. He's 6'1". He's not keeping up with the Tyreek Hill, but you definitely could put him on the outside and just put him on cover 3 or something. He'll probably stay over top. And he's a pretty good corner. And once again, he is pretty expensive, so definitely someone worth maybe budgeting. Now, for safeties, I do think that Tyrant and Devin McCourty are both viable options if you want to use it, but they are honestly so cheap that I personally don't see them being that useful, because you can just go pick up Ronnie Lott for free. You get 82 zone, 83 hit power. I mean, we look at the difference, right? Ronnie's faster, his play rec's lower, his zone coverage is lower, but his pursuit's better, man's a little bit lower, tackling's better, hit power is a lot better. So, and then Tyrant is a pretty good strong safety at the beginning of the game, but you can almost just use Jamal Adams, who's probably better anyways, or right around this level, and use that power pass on him instead of wasting this one. So that's just my personal opinion on who you guys should use for these power up passes. You guys gotta let me know what you guys think down below, who you're gonna use it on. This is just my personal opinion, and there's really no right or wrong answer, but I definitely like to use I like to use it on the most expensive person that I want. That way I can go ahead and save the most amount of coins. So like, for instance, I'm not getting Lamar. So for me, really, it's going to be either a lineman or maybe like a Julio. But since I have a couple receivers already, it might not make sense. So we will have to wait and see on that. But with that being said, definitely drop a like on the video if you did enjoy. Subscribe and turn on that post notification bell. And as always, I will see you guys next time.